welcome back to 5 Foot and Under. Before I get started with the tutorial, I want to give a shout out to this other channel, Lisa Aldridge, I believe. I'll leave a link to the video. I got a lot of the ideas and inspiration from her video. I thought I would do a tutorial for you guys because honestly I have nothing else to do and I enjoy video editing, so may as well make some content. Marilyn Monroe inspired makeup look. I think it's a really great classic look for all skin types, and I love to play around with this look. I've done it so many times for so many occasions and events, and it's really fun to paint. It's really genuinely like painting, so yeah, if you're interested in watching, please enjoy. So the two things I learned most from the video that I am gonna link below is that one, she emphasized moisture, youth, and glowiness. Didn't really like to use a lot of matte because according to the video, moisture is equivalent to youth. And the second thing I learned is she painted her face basically as if an arc light was on her. So I'm going to highlight all the points of my face that would be brightest and then kind of smoke and sweep out all of the other features. So first I'm going to go in with the primer. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. It's very glowy. It doesn't have that like sparkle sheen to it, which I really enjoy. Oh, and before this I did wash my hands, and you should too. Okay, next I'm gonna go with a full coverage foundation. This is like a full coverage foundation. It's the Morphe full coverage foundation in the color F150. This is a matte foundation, but I'm gonna make my skin a lot more dewy in other ways. This is just for the base. It is I got back from California, so it might be a bit lighter for my skin, but this is ideally the coverage I would want with this look. Okay, yeah, see, it's pretty full coverage. Okay, next I'm gonna go with concealer. And I'm going to be using the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Breathable Concealer. Like I said before, I'm going to highlight like as if an arc light was on me, so I'm going to highlight the middle of my forehead about, and then down the nose, and put extra, a little bit more on the tip of your nose. I keep it a bow. And then on the chin. I would put like nose contour to make my nose look thinner, but I have like a bump on my nose, if you can tell. So it never makes like a straight line, which and also don't forget under your eyes as well. See, go as extra as possible with this look because Marilyn was extra, and that's not always a bad thing. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. HD powder, and I'm only going to highlight the spots, or I'm only going to put powder on the spots where I highlighted, and also just some places that I tend to get sweaty. Alright, next I'm going to do some bronzer. I'm using the Hoola bronzer with the brush it came with, and then we're going to try to imitate Marilyn's bone structure the best we can. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm not professional with makeup at all. I just kind of grew up watching makeup tutorials, and I'm really bored and I enjoy editing. Like when I'm editing, time like flies by. So I thought, you know what, why not put all my years of dedication to the beauty community to the test Now onto blush. So I'm using the Becca Chloe Malika palette. It's a bronzing blush highlighter palette, and then I love this. I believe this was in my 2019 favorites when like the world was normal. But I'm gonna be using Glow Up. I love this highlighter too. It's super great, but I think it's more of like a summery look, and I have a different highlighter that I want to use. So, but the reason I like this blush so much is because it has a bit of that highlighter in it, so it's just more glow. Okay, for the highlighter, okay, I just literally dropped it like not even 10 minutes ago, so it kind of shattered, but it still works and I love it. It's like falling apart. I got this for 89 cents at Target, and it's Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in Blossom Glow, and it's like destroyed, but I don't know, it has like a very pink undertone, which Marilyn also had her skin tone, and it's so beautiful in like the winter months, and I don't know, it just kind of reminds me of her because it's just like so glamorous. And also, I hope the camera catches this, and I hope to God I'm in focus. Like, oh my goodness. I love highlighters that don't like have a lot of sparkle to them. Like, I love just like it being like an inner glow, or it look like it's like wet. And then I'm also gonna put a little bit of highlighter all along the places that I highlighted down the nose, Cupid's bow, and the chin, and then a lot on the tip of my nose. Okay. So I'm going to show you a little nose contour trick. It's to make it look like you have a little button nose, which I appreciate, and also Marilyn also had. So you're gonna go like across basically the tip of your nose, and then you're gonna go in from the middle of your nostril diagonally down. And then it looks crazy now, but you gotta blend it. I'm gonna use some of the foundation to blend it over with to make it look a little less harsh, because it looks a bit harsh right now. Okay, I don't know if you can like even tell, or if I just have covered it all up, but I love this trick, so I thought I would show you. Okay, next, the brows. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Taupe eyebrow powder with the brush it came with. Where did that baby? Marilyn had really beautiful, like, arched, sexy eyebrows, and my eyebrows don't like me, so we're gonna work with what we got. Okay, after the brows, we're gonna go on to the lids. I'm gonna go in with the same one that I used for the nose contour. This is Urban Decay Buck. I believe my sister left this, I don't know how long ago, but this is also, I think, in the Urban Decay Naked 1 palette. I like it because it's a little bit more of like a shadowy shade rather than like a deep, like a browner one, you know? So it looks like more of a shadow, rather than an actual smoky eye. And make sure you go kind of heavy on the outside of the lids, because again, you want to achieve that effect of like sleepy, drowsy look, and that your eyelashes are so heavy, it's so hard to keep your eyes open. Okay, now once you have that blended, I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette. I'm gonna use the number 2 Enhance with a shimmery cream shade, and I'm gonna put that on my eye. And then I'm gonna put a little more on the center to kind of get that effect of the arc light again. And then heavy on the inner corner to make sure. I don't know why, I love this gal so much, but I think that she has kind of a relatable story that is becoming more and more familiar and more common. She didn't have a great start to life. She was kind of in and out of orphanages until she was 15, when she was basically kind of forced into a marriage with a 20-year-old who was her neighbor, because if she didn't get married, she would be sent back to the foster home because her mother was in a psychiatric hospital and there was just no one to take care of her. To this day, we have no idea who her father is. But yeah, just with that rough start in life, I know she didn't make the best decisions all the time, but I don't know, I just got mad love for that girl, and I've been watching so many of her old movies and it's just been so fun. She really genuinely lights up a screen, you can't deny it. Your eyes just drawn to her because she's just so magnetic. Okay, moving on to eyeliner. I'm gonna do this off screen because I'm gonna jinx myself. But something I learned also from the video below, she used, instead of a liquid liner, it was a brown kohl liner, which I love because that's what I always use. So I did this eye, and you can tell it's a little thick and I don't want it to be kind of rounded or squared at the end. So when I'm done with this eye, I'm going to show you a concealer trick I use. And the reason I love brown kohl liner more than liquid liner is because liquid liner is just very permanent and kind of unforgiving. This is very kind of blendable. And I also like the kind of shadow effect it leaves when you do wipe it away. So I'm gonna take some concealer, wipe, just to get it looking like a point. The reason I call this kind of the sleepy cat eye, because it's not going up, it's just more going down a little, if you can sort of tell. I don't know. Okay, and another trick Marilyn and her makeup artist use is, I find it so genius. I'm going to go back with the same Buck eyeshadow that I used for my nose contour and my eyes, and I'm going to go halfway on the bottom eyelash, halfway and out, and then I'm going to act as if my eyelashes are so long that there's a shadow cast. I don't know if you can tell. I love this little effect. I feel like it just makes every eye look more dramatic. And then even to make it even more dramatic, because we love drama, this is the Marilyn tutorial, I'm gonna go in with, before I go to that trick, I'm gonna go with my waterline. I'm gonna line it with this NYX white jumbo eyeliner. And this really opens up your eye. Bam. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in between the bottom of the eyeliner and the fake shadow I cast, and then put white on it to just kind of make the full effect. So I'm dumb and I got eyelashes for this tutorial because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be full extra, and I got these natural ones because eyelashes don't really look good on me, but I got these lashes, but I don't have any eyelash glue, so I never get them. But if you want to get like the full effect, cut this in half or like a quarter, put it just on the outside of your eye, and it'll just kind of give it more of an effect. But since I don't have eyelash glue, I'm just gonna use my lashes. Oh, and I'm using Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I've been using that mascara for like, I think 3 years now. I always rebuy it. I also have this cool little contraption I got. I don't know where. My mom got it, but it's like basically like a lash comb. Your lashes. Just separate them. Okay, now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna move on to the mole. I don't know if you guys can see it right now, but I do actually have a mole right here. It's just like a little darker than my skin tone. So I'm just gonna color that one in. I just like recently started coloring it in, and I'm like living for it. And it's also a staple in Marilyn's look. I also don't like to use eyeliner for it. I like to use the back of an eyeliner brush because it just looks way more natural to me. And then to make it look even more natural, I go like a bit over the mole so I can be like, oh my god, wait, I'm like trying to cover it up. Okay, and last but definitely not least, her lips. We're gonna do the classic red. Classic Marilyn, and she apparently used like 7 different lipsticks like at one time, and I don't have that many red lipsticks, but I think I'm gonna use 3. And to achieve her like lip shape, I go from the corners and I kind of just make my way up to the Cupid's bow. And it's okay if you go over a little. Oh, this is a NYX lip liner in Hot Red. Next, I'm gonna use this, like, it's a very, very bright red. I love it. It's a matte Lorac Pro lip. I think it's a crayon, honestly. There's more of like an orangey tint to it, and I dig it. Ah! Sometimes it looks like you're in your mom's makeup again. When you're like 5, when you try to put on lipstick. I'm getting it all over. Okay, and I'm gonna finish it with a Jeffree Star lip gloss and Crystal Kiss. Thank you, shout out to Caitlin for getting this for me for Christmas. I love, it's like very pink iridescent, and I think it looks amazing over a red lip. Like, okay, bye. Okay, so this is the completed look. I love playing around with this look. Let me know if you want to try it. Send me pictures and videos of you trying it. That would be so cool. Also, leave a like and a comment maybe, and give us a subscribe. And also, we have 14 episodes you can go binge right now on any podcast platform you listen to. It's a 5 Foot and Under pod. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon.